Hello, welcome guys to the very first episode of Numa, A Breath of Life. It seems like it's a very interesting game. It's also quite graphical porn, I must admit. It does look amazing. It's using the Unreal Engine 4, which I'm quite surprised that there's already games coming out with it, but it runs smooth as a hot knife through butter. It is amazing and it just looks really amazing, especially on my computer as well. We're playing this on 1080p maximum settings as well. We'll try to get it up to 60 frames a second. Of note though, they did say, actually pretty amazing, that the game did warn me that I am running this with Fraps, that Fraps is known to crash games on DX11, so we'll have to wait and see how that goes. But let's go ahead and start the game. It's a philosophical game.
Me?
With quite some puzzles.
I'm awake. I'm alive. I can feel it. Life flowing through me. Breath, thought. A few seconds ago there was nothing, but now here I am. Well, there's only one logical conclusion. I am God, and this is my universe. It's pretty cool. But it's too dark and silent, formless and void, not fitting for a god of my stature. Let there be light. Oh, and there was! Oh! Wow! Oh, I must be God! I can move, I can talk, I can walk. I hover to and fro above the infinite surface, plain as it is.
Alright, and clearly it's got a bit of a comedic touch to the game as well, with the main character, Numa, the god.
Universe. A bit bland, but a bland universe is better than no universe. Still, I feel the need for progress. I need a direction. I need a destination. An end to my beginning. An omega to my alpha. But how can there be progress without a destination?
Good question. Game, at the moment, clearly doesn't really showcase how brilliant it is, though.
That leads
just
to
yet.
A destination. Progress.
But of course, progress, everything in good time. Everything will become clear.
I see a large wall. I press on and walk through the wall like a ghost. Nope, walls are solid. Can't do that. Note to self, cannot walk through walls.
That would be something to remember.
A button! Push the button. Escape the box.
Wonder what would happen if I don't and I actually just try to jump off here. Unfortunately, I don't seem to be able to.
I control the world with a wave of my figurative hand. Though, being a god, I have no need for hands, apparently.
No, all we need is the left mouse button.
Trimmings. Something to spruce the place up a bit. Make my universe heavenly. Something to reflect my wealth and godlike status. Grand. It needs colour. Gold. Lots of gold. To reflect my immense wealth. An abundance of goldness. Also to reflect my love of reflective metals. Whoa. Okay, that's it. A temple. That's the right kind of place for a god to live.
Quite opulent, to say the least.
If I bend my figurative knees and jump, the world moves downwards, away from me, the centre of my own little universe. I translate the world as if it were mine. Well, yeah, which it is. Another wall? I must continue to progress, in spite of this challenge to my authority.
Okay.
As I move forward, the world approaches me. I am literally the centre of the universe. As I turn, the world rotates around me. I am pivotal. I bring a new meaning to self-centered. You know, what with being the center of all things.
Clearly we're very narcissistic. I'm loving this narrator though. Got some grand paintings, the classical paintings. The game is just... I'm literally lost for words at how good this game looks. I'm really looking forward to this next generation of games with the new graphics engines that are coming out. Very exciting times indeed.
As an artist, I need to define my influences. Who are my influences? Well, myself. I inspire myself. I am inspirational. I aspire to be myself.
However, the narcissist, as we continue on, very reminiscent of the Harry Potter games, at least the puzzle sections of the game.
Matt,
at least so far, at least.
Now I can relax. Thinking time is over.
I don't think thinking time is over, to be honest. Let's go into the light. Where is this going to take me? Whoa. Okay, into the loading screen we go.
Lead me, path. Lead me to my destination. Onwards, A passing gate is a sign of progress along my path. I must admit that I rather enjoy the progress. However, it seems I am met with a new challenge at every turn. These challenges require knowledge. Slightly worrying. As a god, I consider myself all-knowing. Why is it I must stop and think? Knowledge is obscured from me. All these eyes, watching, makes me a bit uneasy. Not a fan of onlookers, to be honest. That which I can see exists. Ah, a bench. Brilliant. Something to rest my figurative head upon from all that adventurous walking. But I must be honest with myself. As a god, I feel no real need to rest. Don't know why I made a bench. Doesn't really make sense. Maybe I should rest as an example to others. No, there are no others.
Alright, I'm not quite sure how this puzzle works, but let's try to run. Whoa, we made it.
Why I filled the place with pots either.
Although
I don't have anything to store. Maybe I should make lemonade. I need to invent lemons first, a few other things too. Time to start a list of inventions. Lemons, a lemon press, sugar, the abstract concept of sweetness, a tongue. I definitely need a tongue, but I need a body first. Legs, I want legs. Then I can have footsteps to accompany my walking. I find myself awfully ethereal currently, even for a god.
Right, we do have no legs. Alright, so we're clearly a floating ghost into this weird realm that we're in. The water does look a little bit weird as it drips down, but boy, I am very, very amused. This
a door
guy,
that
though.
opens only when watched. Yet more evidence of my centrality to this narrative. It makes me wonder what is in the next room before I enter. Is there anything? Is it simulated? Is it culled because my mind does not have the power to imagine the whole world at one instant? Oh, for the sake of sanity, I choose to believe the world around the corner exists.
Interesting. Very interesting mechanic, those eyes, though. We have to look at it to open the doors. Or look at the eyes to open the doors. Can't really seem to interact with too many things. I'm going to go around and explore a little bit, at least in these couple of videos, so we can see if there is anything hidden. I would not be surprised if there are hidden things around the game, though, but I'd very much recommend to anyone watching this to go ahead and experience this game for yourselves if your computer is able to run it, which you probably should be. You don't need a beast of a computer to rival NASA's, but it is very fun exploring, though, of course. Now, do we see any eyes around here? No, I don't. So how do we open this? Can we interact with that little jug? No. Okie dokes. I've got no idea what we're supposed to be doing. Ah.
There it is! Hiding. But I'm afraid not even you could escape my powers of observation.
No, he could not. That bastard definitely almost tricked me. I thought I'd have to end this Let's Play just for a minute and come back, but we're still way too early on to be doing any of that gibberish.
So many books, years of reading. But why would God read books that he's written? Then again, books written by God would be the best books. Why would I read books that I haven't written? I should write my own book. A book set apart from the rest. I wouldn't know what to call it. Autobiography, maybe. A brief history of life. Numa presents himself in Numa. Critics have called it the best book ever written. Winner of every writing prize for writing. The Hallway called it the best book since records began. A small bench said it was a record-breaking record of historical records. Oh, I don't know what kind of book I would write if I didn't write an autobiography, though. Maybe a piece of fiction. I could tell stories of magical doors that only open when watched. Maybe stories about a little wooden boy come to life. Maybe I'd write science books. As the creator of the universe, I could easily write an exhaustive science textbook. I mean, if I got something wrong, I could just change the rules of the universe to match the book. I could keep changing the laws of the universe and write new revisions. I could write every book on the face of the universe. There's still every book to write, and forever to write it in.
I really, really like this guy. The writers for this game are absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and keep looking at that eye and just keep walking backwards. Whoa, this is an interesting looking room.
I notice how things further away seem smaller. An increase in distance causes a decrease in size.
Wow.
This is called perspective. The irony is the implication. I must be the biggest thing in the world.
Interesting way of looking at things. Alrighty, so we, I think, are going to have to figure out a way to make this taller, I think. And then once we've made it tall, we'll be able to look through the eye, I think. Because I don't see a way. Maybe we can put this down a little bit, maybe. Because I don't think this is working too much. Alright, is there a way to bring... Oh, here we go. Bit of looking around. Works magic. There we go. Knew I was on the right track. Now, I'm pretty sure in a cemetery around in the US, there's something very, very similar to this. And through all these mirrors, it becomes the United States seal or something like that on the ground. When the sun shines through properly. I think it actually might be just through one time of the year when the sun perfectly lines up with these little holes as well. I think that's how it works anyway. But something very similar. So, let's try to look through. If we are looking through correctly. Which I don't think I am actually, am I? I'm looking at a random bright light. So I think what I'm going to have to do is maybe do something like that. Try to get the angle a little bit better. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to lower it. But I'm enjoying this game no less. There we go. That should be good. And then once we make it out to here. Okay, what I'll do is I'll just look at it for a little while. Let the doors completely open. No! Alright. Jeez. Takes a bit of work though, doesn't it? Alright, we're going to have to lower this just a little bit more. This better be it. There we go. Bob's your uncle. Come on, can we crouch? Well, it doesn't seem like it. But now, if I look back... Yes! Just! Jeez, those doors were very, very small, and off we go into another room. I'm not quite sure if these are chapters or not. This game's got about 6 or so chapters.
Where did all this marble come from? Because it's just here. I guess as God, I made it. I can't remember ever making any of this, though. Marble requires great heat, pressure, and time to form. So how did I make it? Did I just pop it into existence? I guess I could do that. Or did I have it in another universe cooking for a couple of million years? Both are reasonable. Maybe both. Changing it up. I need to work on my memory. Look at this! The world bends to my will. More evidence of my deity. The immense power of my mind. Bow before my ample brow, for I can move things with just a glance. Fear my gaze, lest I move you around.
Ah. I actually do like the way that the light burns your eyes, so everything's dark for a moment, while your eyes, it's like real life. Very amusing, this game. Appeals to the senses, the many senses, I must say. Alright, let's keep on continuing on. Looks very nice though. Probably hear me saying that a heck of a lot though. I do like games that are very, very stunning. I like a little bit of artwork in my games. That one was
What a
very
polite
easy to open.
door. Opening itself upon my approach.
I know, right?
The right way to treat your god door. I shall give you great treasures for your compliance. This door? What a conniving door. You can see its proud look as it attempts to thwart me. Why can't you be more like that other door? That other door had respect.
Geez, that other door definitely had respect. I'm not quite sure how we are supposed to work it.
I shall walk through this door with head held high.
There we go.
I have bested you, door.
I don't want to best it, so I think if I look at it with... Okay. So I need to walk back and then not look at it. Right. Jeez, I definitely did best that door, but it was damned annoying. Alright. I'm not quite sure what the how the light works. Do I look at it and then it goes, or is it just on a time? No, it's definitely when I look at it. But just weird. Anyways, I left the cursor on. You can play this game without the cursor on as well, if you so choose, but...
Are you not moved?
I've left the cursor
Rotate about me, Bridge. Bow to my rotational power. I wonder if this is normal. Moving things with your mind. It must be. I am normal. That cannot be contested. Normal is the norm, and as the only thing, I must be normal.
Okay. I think that's good enough. I'm just going to go ahead and say that it is. You can't really sprint in this game. You can jump. Very basically, though. Nothing too major. But
I am mighty.
We made it.
I rather enjoy moving heavy marble with my mind. It would be a tough job to move this marble by hand, to be honest.
It would be.
What are hands?
Yes, we do have no idea what hands are. Let's just keep on looking at that eye.
I can move bridges with my mind. I wonder if I could move them to laughter or tears. They seem to be quite emotionally dead. But with enough anthropomorphism, I'm sure they would lighten up. Thank you, bridges, for bringing things together. I wonder if these bridges deserve my thanks. If they're my creation, is to thank them to thank myself. Well, thank me for my excellence.
Right, I think what I've got to do is look at it and then move back. Come back. Look at it and then move back. There we go. And it should be just about connected. Clearly we've got this little alcove made specifically for us. And just keep on bringing it back. Alright, I'm assuming that should be good enough. If not, hopefully we'll just be able to jump that little crevice that has been created. Although I think we're going to be good. Yep. Fantastic. Now, here we go. Oh, whoa, whoa, no, 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 no. You stay there. There we go. Bob is our uncle. It's very reminiscent to Rise, this game. Wouldn't be surprised if it almost uses the same graphical engine. But that you would use the Cry engine, wouldn't it? Created by... Oh. What's the Cry engine company called? Jeez, I used to follow that company so much, but these days, clearly I've got no idea.
This seems counterintuitive. Not entirely sure what's going on. I seem to be playing a series of practical jokes on myself. Who constructs a world like this? A world that attempts to confound me at every turn. Why did I make such a world? Makes me feel smart, I guess. How gratuitously self-indulgent.
Okay, well. We can get lost in this art for hours and hours on end. Whoa, what the hell just happened over here? Ah. So. What is the process of moving this? Moving back, moving forward. Ooh. Moving to the sides. Move more to the side. What if we go over to this side? We're still looking at the eye, although it doesn't seem like we're doing much to it. So just walk up back to it. Not looking at the eye. Look back at it. Move back. Okay. Not quite sure how we're going to be able to... Actually, well, we are gods, so we should be able to do this without a problem, though. Walking up these steep slopes. Jump up. Just in case we could have fallen down. Although it seems like we would have made it anyway. Okay. Off we go. It's getting much darker now. Whoa. Hello, eye. Bye-bye. I wonder if we could see our reflection in one of these mirrors. Although I think that is a little bit too optimistic of me. Oh, hello. Multiple eyes. No doubt we're going to be having to go down. Although, let's have a look at these eyes. Okay, so they rotate. Let's jump.
The world turns about my pivot.
Ah.
Is it that the world turns around me, or that I turn around the world? If it's just matrix multiplication, then the question is redundant, I'm sure. Cos theta minus sine theta cos theta. My conscious perspective makes it an incontrovertible fact that I am the center of the universe.
Maybe it does, but let's look down right about now. Okay, I think I've got this down pat. Not quite sure what the section down below is all about. Whoa, I shouldn't have done that. I'm not quite sure what that section down below is all about, but I'm just going to keep on keeping on. Here we go, look down now. And we've made it across. And I think we've made progress. Well, I would hope so.
As a god, I can turn any situation to my advantage. The rules of the universe are mine to write. though they are rather conventional at the moment.
Okay, somehow we are moving the whole world. Well, not the whole world, but much of this. I'm not quite sure what's opening or what's closing. Here we go, I found something. Oh, hello. That's where I've got to go, and I've pretty much made it. Very nice. I was expecting some different type of puzzles, to be honest. But I'm happy nonetheless with how far we've gone. So what I'll do is, because I'm assuming that this is a brand new chapter, looking like we are on the outside. Very cool indeed. But I'll end this episode now, and we'll be back with a second one. I think this game is pretty short though, so only 2 episodes or so worth. But I'll be very interested to see what you guys have to say about this game. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. But of course, you guys probably already know all that stuff. So I'll leave it until next episode. I'll see you guys then.